You're listening to The Rooster, 1420 WHBN AM. And this is What's Happening, Goldie?
Today we're learning more about the Isaiah House, a faith-based drug and alcohol recovery program. And with me is Larry Bugg and James Lathery. So I'm sure, Larry, that the Isaiah House is full of your all's kinds of stories.
Yes, there's stories from every walk of life. Everybody there has a different story, of course. They're all the same, really, when you cut down to the core of it. Everybody there has a problem, and that's why they're there. And this is an excellent opportunity for everybody that comes to the Isaiah House to be with people who have similar problems, because we've gone for so long kicking ourselves over all of our shortcomings and our problems. And here, no matter what, everybody's there for a reason. They all have problems, and we bond together as family, more or less. We're not just people that's thrown together. After you get to know these people, you know that they have the same problems that you have.
This is for men only. What is the youngest?
We have a young man, he just turned 21, and there's another one, I'm not sure if he's turned 21 yet or not. And then you go all the way up to age 58. It's never too late to change and save your life. You just have to have a desire to do it.
James, let's go back to you for just a minute. You said you checked yourself in, so did you realize that you had a serious problem? What goes through your all's heads is what I'm trying to get while you're in this state of confusion.
I don't know if this is an old cliche or not, but you hear this, that you have to hit bottom. For the most part, I think that's true. There comes a time in your life when you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, and it's time to do something or die. And that time came for me, fortunately. It doesn't matter how old you are. You know, you still have to want to get better. That's where the Isaiah House comes in. You get out of it what you put into it.
Larry, take us through a typical day for you.
I'm the kitchen manager at the Isaiah House. I have 3 gentlemen that also help me out through the day. But I'll get up at 5 o'clock every morning and go down and prepare breakfast for everybody. And then we'll go to a Bible class, do our studies, and then I'll get out of that a little bit early so that I can go down and prepare lunch. And I'll have lunch ready for them at 12. And then after that, I'll have just a little bit of free time to get everything prepared for supper. So I'm up from 5 o'clock, and I'm in the kitchen about from 5 till 9 o'clock every night.
James, you are a life coach to, I guess, some of the newer residents.
I try to be.
Do they listen to you in the beginning?
Sometimes no, sometimes yes. It's a culture shock for some of the guys when they come in because, you know, being on drugs or alcohol for a period of time, it really does a lot to your attitude about things. And, of course, we work at the Isaiah House. That's one of the main things that Mark likes to do is get people out working and get them busy. And that actually is therapeutic because it takes your mind off your addiction. And if you really get into what you're doing as far as your work and have a good attitude about it, it really helps in your recovery.
You've been there for 8 months. Are you a little nervous when it comes time to cut that apron string, so to speak, and get back into the quote-unquote real world?
I'd be kidding myself if I said I wasn't. We all have feelings about that. And, yeah, I'm concerned about it. I don't know if I'm really nervous about it, but I am concerned about it, and that's a healthy thought to have.
What about you, Larry?
Really? No, I'm not. I wasn't a real religious person when I started there, and now I've got God with me. I'm turned 50 this month, and the weekend before my 50th birthday, I plan on being baptized. I've got a very special young lady in my life. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sober and clean, and I'm confident and just ready to go. I feel confident. I just want to be out and do something productive for a change.
Do they have a continuing program of support?
Yes, we do. After the last 3 months we go on a continuum care. And when that's over, we do suggest that you get a sponsor and follow up with NA or AA classes and just remain active in your church and so forth.
Do you all become sponsors to other people once you leave?
We do keep in touch with each other, and if someone has a problem, you know, they're more than welcome to call any of us, and us too, you know, if we have a problem to call someone else. And it's nice to have someone you can talk to that's not only been through the program, but has been through some of the things that you've been through in your life and been successful with it. So, yeah, it's a good thing to have a sponsor, and we're all for it.
Well, we'll wrap up our look at the Isaiah House when we return. Coming up, Larry and James will explain how you can support the Isaiah House. You're listening to What's Happening, Goldie, on